Hello YouTube, it's me, Sunset. Let's go take a look what's blooming. And before we start, welcome to Just One More Orchid channel. My name is Natasha. This is not my normal voice. I am fighting the cold for the longest time. So please, if you like what you see on here, like and subscribe. I may run with you into a problem with this, because I've been really proactively doing my drying flowers and putting them in resin. So I cut a lot of blooms. Here, take a look. So they all go here after I chop them. This is this intermediate alba. This is without the color correction, and yes, you can correct the color. I like both. This one is very gothic and dramatic. The other one is super clean and simply beautiful. Then you remember my big, huge dendrobium. I made one. And then my white vanda. You guys remember those are gonna be pendants. And then we have, that was my yellow vanda, that after she dried turned this brown color. I added a little bit of gold in the middle, and this one is ready to go pendant. And then we have earrings. You all remember that vanda, right? There we are. I think I showed you last time this one. And little phalaenopsis that decided to lose their lips, but I decided we'll give them a chance. So, and another little vanda. That's the process. Yeah, so there are some, but I did, here are my tools, my box. That's the very interesting process. Everything needs to be watered. They're all dried. I didn't water them for one day because it rained yesterday, and today we have this crazy wind. You can hear it. But this one was out of my reach for a little bit, so she's still blooming. I honestly I hope she's one of those abandoned from far away, so she has her pet with her. It was something sea breeze. Oh, yep, there. Sea breeze blue. She is a very strong contender for repotting, but since she decided to bloom, we're gonna enjoy her until I'm gonna snip it and put it in resin. These two are gorgeous. I believe I made a little short with her after, you know, she was watered. All those little drops of water. So cute. Whee, you see the wind? Crazy. This is definitely will make a beautiful pendant. Earrings maybe will be too much. They're pretty large, but she is a beauty. Lady Jane is still blooming. This one we're gonna throw away. If you remember her, the pot was so bad, I just stuck her in here for now, I said, but I think it will be her house with clam orchids, and she likes it. There's new growth. I didn't want to break the roots, so I just put them in a much bigger pot with lots of holes from OFE, and just put some. It was total go green repotting because I used rocks from some other pot, so I think it worked. Take a look here. These are my baby cymbidiums, and since, see, they didn't get enough rain. There was some rain yesterday, but I wasn't home when it happened, and obviously they are very thirsty over here, so we gotta water them. Now this guy keeps blooming, which is great. That's the one I just got, and as you can see, he's reblooming. That's the one I just got from Ton. You've seen the other one, Hiri something. No, lying. Limianum. The Star Wars one. So cool. So if you will be looking for one, don't look for Star Wars because that's the awarded name. Look for that Neonum name. What's going on with you? Yeah, they're very dry. Okay, we're gonna fix that in a little bit. This lady is very disorganized. She's huge. This is, what is it, Ludemaniana Cerulean. And it's funny because she started blooming and I got confused because she did not look like Cerulean at all. Not for a second. She looked white, but then as this one is like 4 or 5 days old bloom, she got that light cerulean tint. If you guys don't know, cerulean usually has that lavender, very, very light lavender tint. I'm still not recovered, as you can hear my voice. It's not going anywhere, but I don't have a fever, nothing. It's just my beautiful cough and my absolutely amazing voice. So, see, everything that I repotted that was stressed, now it looks so much better. So this New Zealand moss is the good stuff. I got mine at Palmer. I know many suppliers sell them. This one also likes it. Look how green. I neglected my phalaenopsis that were in front of my house. Again, I always have excuse. This one was recently repotted. But you know, it happens. The short version of that saying. You are... Yeah, I need to make something for you. I don't like how you look. These bulbophyllums, they're pain in the behind because they like crawl and they go in circles. And they're extremely dry. I think I just saw the bunny rabbit. Oh, and we have a bird. Right there. I don't think he's happy. Like grumpy. Yeah, so I need to water them. I came out to collect some blooms. It's very interesting how those flowers, when you dry them, I noticed that dendrobiums completely don't like that idea. Vandas are pretty good when they come when you take them out. This girl, I made quite a few earrings with her. And they're really cool. Sometimes you have to correct the color a little bit because they fade that much. But they're all cool. So that will be added to my sales when I have enough. This one, this is again the one that I adopted. You've seen her, see, she blooms again. It wasn't that long and we have another bloom. It's beautiful. That's that Papilionanda Poxern fragrance. Poxern. I always say Parkson. Oh, and you. Where did she come from? I don't know. It's always like that. Walk by, I don't see them at all. And then I come in and I'm like, oh, they're blooming. And you are Vanda Lada Gold. No, it's not you or you. I don't. Yes, it is. Ooh, Vandas need water. Ooh, Vandas need water. See how strong the wind is? It moves from here to there. And that's why they're even drier than they used to be. I think my camera is playing games. Yeah, she did this camera. Did we see the touch of gold with you? I don't remember. Touch of gold is gorgeous. It's a dendrobium. Out of control. It goes left, it goes right, it goes straight, it goes sideways. Look at it. But it's really, this time the name is absolutely on point. See, that bird agrees with us. I will tell you, this is a big development here, because I honestly do not remember when did this bloom last time. I do see the blooms, but I absolutely do not recall them blooming. It will be exciting. We have a Vanda over there that opened. Yeah, so there's, I posted on my Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube that there are new pottery pieces on my website. I started finally making some pottery. Please, please, please go and shop. I really at this point need your support. If you can support this channel with other options, just look in the description. There's PayPal, there's Patreon. Thank you so much for my hardcore supporters that have been supporting me since day one, and I really appreciate it. Yeah, so we'll look at you with what then gave people your name. Also, this one is from Palmer. Yeah, so there's new pottery. Most of it is terracotta, because when you make pottery, you gotta switch from one clay body to another. It's not always that easy. You gotta clean everything in between, because red clay gonna stain the everything, the molds that you use, the you know, the texture fabric that I'm using, and that's why it's kind of, oh my god, you're gonna bloom. Get out of town. I need to show it to Stephanie. I got this from her at one of the plant sales, this whole humongous piece, and she said, I'm done with it. It would not bloom for me, and it's been probably I don't even know, 6 years since she put it on, and there's one, and I would imagine there's another one over there. This is one of the super amazing creations of Jim Roberts. I'm positive it has a name by now. It's gonna be burgundy, I'd say, because Susan Fuchs is very wine burgundy color. How are you? Oh god, very dry. Aruba. I just love this orchid. It's so, I don't know. It's very flashy, but at the same time it's very sweet. Her petals got stuck. Gorgeous. Let's go into the dungeon and see what's going on here. By the way, today there's a very nice page called Florida Orchid Growing on Facebook. And there are lots of good people. They post their stuff. Ooh, and you're blooming. This poor dude of mine, he's humongous. This is Dendrobium anosmum? No. Culminatum. And he's huge, and I was afraid to put him in the full sun, and I just saw Gloria had it on the palm tree. So, and this is what they called is a storm orchid. So they always bloom when it rains. You see, it's a huge thing. It needs love. This is all looking like that by now. So I can at least do this for you. Yeah, it's beautiful. The flowers don't last long. You know what? Maybe I can snip him and make him last long, like forever. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then it's really hard to catch and bloom because it's like 1-2 days blooms. What's going on here? Nothing. You guys maybe needs to be moved from here, because everybody who I moved from here all of a sudden decided, as a thank you probably, blooming. You don't look good. Yeah, maybe I need to make another session for potting, but at this point I cannot be outside for too long. I just start fainting. So now these are the ones I showed you, my the ones in resin. They make a beautiful resin orchids. Beautiful Ashley Lawson for you from Brethren. And the music. How cute is this little singer? This little thing. Still in bloom. But I think I showed it to you. The minute I'll have my voice and my powers back, I'm gonna start moving around more. But I think, look at this girl. Do you know how long I waited for this to bloom? Forever. I had this for I don't even know how many years. Some 10 years. And it was attached to one of those palm trees. Never bloomed. Hurricane ripped it off. And I recently, like 2 months ago, found it in, in over there where the jungles are still untouched by me post-hurricane. I stuck her in my whoever you are bucket, whatever pot, and she's blooming. There you go. Oh, she wanted to be reunited with her family members, I guess. Oh my God, he's singing beautifully. Yeah, so I'm gonna go water, collect my plants. Here's my desert rose. Happy, happy, happy. And my fat cat. My other fat cat is inside. I love her to death. I never would imagine that I would be a cat fan, and all of a sudden I am. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this little walk. Let's go take a look at that beautiful dendrobium as a final shot. I hope you will go and visit my website and shop. And I will talk to you soon. Cruel Smith is doing their big sale July 5th, 6th and 7th, I believe. They even say like 50% off. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So maybe we'll go there with my mom. She's coming back. I'm picking her up from Miami. And I'll talk to you soon, I guess. Definitely somebody's here. You have a great night. Bye-bye.